Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Pasta Bunny Games. I am Pasta, and I know we're having a little bit of internet connectivity that's going rough at the start here. I'm so sorry about that. Blame Spectrum. They are the best ISP I could I can have. So it is a little bit of Spooky Sunday. So we're gonna play one of my favorite games since I was in college, which is Plague Inc. But the evolved version, which is the computer version. This has been a favorite of mine since I was introduced to the mobile app back in 2012, and I have played it ever since, and I just love it so much. It's grown so much and has so many different modes and scenarios and stuff that you can do now. So I am just super stoked to play it. I actually went ahead and played a round while I was waiting and got victory. I like using the random name generator to start up. So Gloomy Assault has successfully eliminated all life on Earth. When I'm playing just to play, I play the long game. I have a very specific routine that I do. Start in Egypt, no symptoms, just grow it until the entire world is infected. And I'll throw it on super speed here. See what we've got. This is just what happened with all of the red being the virus, or it was a bacteria that I used, infecting the world. And it looks like we've got my wonderful, beautiful Icy here. Nope, there we go. Wonderful, beautiful Icy here. Hello, my friend. Yesterday was actually my birthday, and my lovely friend Icy gifted me a few things for the streaming room, namely a couple of signs here. I've got a Galaga one in the back, Eat, Sleep, Game Room. He's got a little ghost outfit that comes off, and he also has a little sign here that says Boo. So he's gonna end up becoming one of the mascots of the stream, so we'll have to name him at some point. Carter says my new mic sounds good. That's fantastic, considering the fact that my mic broke right before I started streaming at the beginning. So got a new one. It's right here, looking good. Love Razer products. It's a Razer Siren Mini. Maybe eventually and if I can monetize things, we'll get things going to have that maybe upgrade a little bit. Ordered a monitor mount too, which means that we're probably going to have some video coverage change within the next week or so as we get that set up. But yeah, so we are here and we're going to play Plague Inc. But we're going to jump into a couple of things that I don't normally run. Main thing I want to run is some of the official scenarios. As you can see, there's some that I've run before that I've passed. Some of them I haven't passed. But we're going to see what we can do. Ooh. Let's start with Pirate Plague. Maritime piracy increases worldwide and poses a major threat to international shipping. Global sea transport and trade is significantly reduced, changing the way that people travel. How will anyone get to Greenland now? Ooh, yeah, Greenland is the hardest to infect. So I think we're going to stick with the bacteria. Bacteria is the easiest, and it's my personal favorite. So let's see if we've got these. Let's see. I have all of the different DNA genes unlocked. Also, this is not alcohol. We are drinking a lovely Mountain Dew Zero Sugar tonight. It has been a very long weekend, and I need caffeine. So, I like ATP Boost because pirates are definitely a plague, says Neon Kittens 143. Yeah, that is that's Alicia. That is absolutely a truth. ATP Boost gets bonus DNA at the beginning, which always makes it easier to start evolving your plague, getting more from popping orange, popping red, popping blue, or red and orange are automatically popped for you. To me, that's half the gameplay. So we're going to stick with that ATP boost. Then for mutation, Darwinist increases the chance of your plague mutating. Creationist limits it. Genetic mimic, plague is harder to cure. Base oxidization gives us the ability to mutate transmissions, but is easier to cure. And the ability to mutate abilities, but is easier to cure. I'm thinking we're going to go with plague is harder to cure this time around, just to make it a little bit easier. Now, if we are being held back by the possibility of things being able to spread by sea, I think we should stick with the aquasite just because that keeps us able to spread. So we'll start there. Extremophile for environment genes. It's a minor boost in all environments. That's what I like just because it gives me a little bit of everything. I can't really think of a reason to go with any of the others. And let's see. Cost to devolve don't increase with translation. Ionized helix bonus DNA when devolving. Symptostasis, costs don't increase, but easier to cure. Never want easier to cure. Ability costs don't increase, but easier to cure. Transmission costs don't increase, but easier to cure. I think we're going to go with cost to devolve, just in case we want to devolve, rather than bonus if we do it. So for the most part, we're keeping my same normals, except switching that genetic mimic in there. We're going to go with just normal difficulty to start with. And how about the Itching Giggle? That sounds like a great name. Welcome to the Pirate Plague scenario. You are a new bacteria. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. Alright, so where should we start? Part of me is like, let's just start in Greenland. Say forget it. And go from there. But I always start in Egypt because we've got 2 seaports and an airport. So I think we're going to start in Egypt with this one and see how it goes. And we're going to play at 2 speed. I usually play at 3 because I'm impatient. But we're going to play at 2 speed and pop the orange bubbles already appearing. Let's come in here and check out what we can do. Alright, so we've got our basic birds, livestock, rodents, insects, and blood transmission, as well as air and water. Symptoms all look to be the same to start with, and abilities all look to be the same to start with: cold, heat, drug, bacterial. Carter asks, can you spread out in more than one starting space? You cannot. You can only pick one starting country, and then it has to grow enough to then spread to another country. So, Itching Giggle begins to spread, but it's only beginning to spread from person to person in Egypt, which is where we started. So, we're still getting some DNA points down here. Why don't we go ahead and up that water transmission? Now, the water transmission can survive outside the body in fresh warm water. It also helps in humid and ship transmission. So it gives us a little bit extra there. That's the first thing I usually like to evolve, is that water transmission. There's also a random event that can happen that makes it to where ships are like upgraded cleaning, so you have to upgrade that in order for ships to be able to be infected again. So we're at just over 250, now over 300 people infected. I love, as everything's spreading, to start seeing these red trails of the planes and the ships going around. It's just so much fun. Now, the reason Greenland is the most difficult one to get to is because it only has a seaport. Oh, they have spotted my disease because of that insomnia symptom. So we're gonna let things keep going, keep working. keep popping those bubbles. Let's see if we can. How about we up some bird transmission? Egypt's already started working on the cure. Let's look at that cure graph. Alright, it still says that it's 194 years and 173 days until completion, but that's just because they're not working very hard on it yet. That does mean that they will start working on it. We've got significantly more places healthy than we do infected, so we got to work on that some more. Cyst symptom has mutated now. Pop in all those bubbles. I just noticed a chat message real quick that I've missed before. Icy asks, can you send like a bioweapon with the plague once it starts spreading on its own? It depends on the disease type. One of the ones that you can do is a fungal one that you can actually have burst spores out and it'll help spread it. With a bacteria, you don't have that. Bacteria's special thing that it can do is this one, which is bacterial resistance, which basically just protects it against all climates. And speaking of that, I like to go ahead and add cold resistance. We'll do cold resistance 1 and 2. Get those out here because we're really just trying to get this to spread north. We really just need to get to Greenland. That's the #1 most important thing here. Oh, Carter says you're doing great. Thanks, you're doing great. I'm so thankful for all of my friends that come out and support me. I've started to have some ideas on ways to grow things. So stay tuned for any further information on that. I'm waiting to hear from some people on my team. Nausea symptom mutated, so now we've got some nausea going in there. So, got some bubbles, more bubbles. So all 365 million people that are infected now are nauseous. They can deal with it. Alright, we've got quite a few DNA points down here. Let's see. Let's give some more drug resistance. That's always good. And how about some livestock for some rural? I don't like evolving symptoms as much as possible because it gets you noticed and gets the cure working faster. Than it is to hit them with your fingers because you just move better with a mouse. So much better. And there's actually even hotkeys that you can use to open the menus and stuff, and this is still so much easier. Rash symptom mutated. Everybody got a rash. Oh my, we are getting infected fast. Watch this. Watch how this is jumping. But we still haven't gotten to Greenland. I don't know how we're going to get to Greenland. Can't infect the world if Greenland's still alive. Maybe let's up that ship. That water transmission. Hey, we got to Greenland! Sweating symptom, which is perfect because that's real bad in the cold. So much red, says Icy. Mwahaha. Canada seems safe? Nah, girl. Just wait. Oh, how do we get to Greenland? On a boat? Yep, that is exactly what the problem is. But we got there now, and we are. Now we have these blue cure bubbles, so we need to pop these. I don't really see it stop spreading anything, but it says it does. So let's go in here and let's figure some. So we're going to do some genetic hardening. I'm going to go ahead and get 1 and 2 of that, and then some genetic reshuffle, which also takes more work to develop the cure. We're going to do 1 and 2 on that, and we're going to see the cure was at 19%, and we just knocked it down to 13%. So doing significantly better already with that, fighting it. Every 25%, it gives you a heads up. So we are already doing well. Everybody started vomiting. Woohoo. That is not a world I want to live in. That is the worst thing that could possibly happen to me, as far as I'm concerned. And it looks like we almost have everybody in the world infected. We have less than 100,000, or excuse me, 100 million people to go, and the cure just hit 25%. Let's go ahead. We can do another genetic reshuffle. Pop that down to 22%. Oh, apparently the Philippines weren't infected yet. Totally missed that one. Yeah, vomit emoji. The worst. Alright, we've got less than 100 million still. But we're still spreading, we're still spreading. Not the World Cup! Yeah, things start getting canceled and changing around as we go. I kind of just forget that those things are even happening because I skip through them. Itch and Giggle needs to evolve to kill, I know. But we've got... There we go. We just hit no healthy people left in the world. That means it's my favorite part. We take our symptoms and we start killing people. So let's see. We're going to take this path. Pulmonary edema, pulmonary fibrosis, and then total organ failure. And let's throw some comas in on top of it all. All right, you ready for this one? Everything's going to start going gray. Still gotta keep fighting the cure though. First death in Kazakhstan. Alright, Itching Giggle's genome fully sequenced. No, that means that it's gonna be easier. No. Okay. So, we've got our dead ticking up. We've killed more than the Black Death. When you get that achievement, that you've killed more than the Black Death, Ring Around the Rosie plays, and I think that's just the most like effed up and wonderful thing all at the same time, because if you didn't know, Ring Around the Rosie is actually about the Black Death. So I just think that that's really funny. This is actually a lot faster than I normally would if I didn't let symptoms mutate like I did. We got less than 5 million people to go. Less than less than 2 million. Less than 1 million. Itch and Giggle to eradicate humans. Yeah, the Itch and Giggle. Eradicate humans. We're down to less than 300,000. I can't read numbers. Numbers are hard. Less than 200, less than 150. We're getting there. We're killing a lot of people a day. Sorry about it, world. Not actually sorry. That's the name of the game. Flip some things around. See if we can get things moving. Alright, there we go. And like, yeah, that was normal difficulty, but still. Speaking of the Black Death, we can do Black Death. This is a really interesting scenario that I remember having played, and we'll bounce into it. Yeah, I have all of the things. I don't know why you're acting like that's a big deal. I think we're going to keep everything the same. That just makes the most sense. This one, because it is based on a real plague. It starts out with very specific things, so we're just going to be going along with it. We're going to be playing on normal, and we're going to keep the normal name for this one, which is Yersinia pestis, which is the Black Death. Alright, and welcome to the Black Death scenario. You are a new strain of the Black Death that has been uncovered. The world has changed a lot in 700 years, though. Select a start location. As I said, I am very partial to Egypt. But let's start it over here in Europe. Let's start something France, Spain. I don't want to do it anywhere too wealthy. Balkan states. Baltic states. History lesson and gaming. Yes, absolutely. This one is really interesting for that. Maybe Finland. Let's look at some info about Finland. Oops. Can I see some info about Finland? No, we have to start it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and start in Finland. That just feels good to me. And we're going to go ahead and kick up that speed. Otherwise, we'd be here for 30 million years. All right, let's check out what we've got here. So, we are automatically at Flee 1 transmission. We are automatically with a lot of symptoms, including coma, buboes, which of course bubonic plague, necrosis, fever. Those are all of our symptoms, and we have no abilities, except for we do have a bubonic plague. Then there's pneumonic plague to make it, and a septicemic plague. Ooh. Let's go ahead and add some cold resistance since we started in a cold area. We've only got one person infected right now, and we're holding steady to that after a month. So maybe we kick transmission up a little bit. Let's add rodents. Let's see if we can get some more people infected. A lot of this game is a hurry up and wait. Oh, yay, we got 2 people. 2 people infected. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Icy. Thank you for reminding me. I can't believe I did that. We're up to 4 people, 5 people. Thanks, Icy. You the best. I love you. I feel like a dope. But we're up to 10 people infected. 11. Woohoo. New worrying disease spotted in Finland. A diagnostic team in Finland has identified a new disease which has been named Yersinia pestis. It is quite severe and must be investigated further. No other countries are reporting this disease. So, we gotta get there. Finland starts work on a cure. Absolutely not. We'll get some drug resistance in there, though. And maybe up that flea infectivity. We need to get this moving. Already killed 3 now, Alicia. Yep. This is one, and you missed it because I was dumb and didn't pull it up. But, necrosis is one of my favorite symptoms because decomposed bodies remain a vector of transmission. So even as people die, they're still going to keep getting infected, whereas with a lot of the normal plagues, they just kind of stop once people start dying. So that's why I always wait to evolve my symptoms. So we're running. More people are getting infected than are dying each day, which is good. Immune suppression symptom mutated. Okay. My goal is to not really devolve if I can help it. Let's see. Oh, we spread to Russia. Let's see if we can get some more cold resistance up there. Oh, and we have also spread to Sweden and Norway. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. This is why we need posies. Oh boy. Since it's the Black Death, it is playing the Ring Around the Rosie. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at Finland. Finland is almost completely infected. And there it is. Finland is completely infected. The world is being taken over by the Black Death. Oh my gosh. We got Greenland. We got Greenland before we got a bunch of other places. Finland is breaking down. We just got over to Canada, and here's the States. I see you heard it that time. Yeah, it's so creepy. And it just pops in the audio when it happens. Oh, it's such a creepy one to have in the background. Who threat level increased for your Yersinia pestis? Mwahaha. Look at this, we killing them. Whee! We're still mostly confined to Europe and Asia and then North America. Let's make sure we've got our ship transmission. Or, oh, that's right, we don't have ship transmission. Let's get our birdies. And we'll go ahead and get the fleas kicked up there. I want everybody to get hit by the fleas. Fix here, we are back at it. I don't know if we're gonna win this time. We're hurting with that cure pretty bad. Let's fight it a little harder. Let's see. Try to get some DNA points back here, which is these points down here by disease. Placed on watch list. Yeah, I certainly hope so. It's killed over 1.5 billion people. Need 24 to get either of these. That's what we're looking for right now. Containment breach in Egypt. Cure's 50% complete. That's the worst thing I could think of. I mean, there are worse things I could think of. Fear slows economy. Come on, I need 2 more DNA points. And you to stop. Send in the secret weapon. What's the secret weapon? Cyst symptom. Maybe that's the secret weapon. Oh, we got it. We're gonna go for that rare and lethal. Try to kill these people. Anarchist bomb in Pakistan. But our black bar and our red bar are starting to overlap a little too much. I'd like to see that red bar take over the blue bar more. Because we've still got... How many healthy? Almost 5 billion people are still healthy. Very high levels of bird migration expected. I don't think we have anything to up our birds. But creepy kids who don't understand personal space. Yeah, that would indeed be a secret weapon. 75% complete cure. I don't think we're gonna make it, guys. Because we've still got all of these countries that aren't infected. So maybe we'll do a retake on this one. Our infected is going down significantly. Our dead is going up, which means that we're losing it all. US president taken ill. Yeah. Our healthy numbers aren't decreasing as rapidly as I'd like them to. And once that cure happens, oof, we doomed. We doomed, my peeps. We're gonna see if we can evolve anything. That one, 25. We need 19 more points. I don't know if we're gonna do it. We're at 90% on the cure. Nuclear explosion in Central Europe. I think we're gonna lose this one, guys. Cure's 95% complete, and we've got less than 6 million people left infected. We need almost 5 billion to get infected before we get those last 2% of the cure. Abscesses symptom mutated. what do you know? Abscess is super important here. It's going to be eradicated. We're going to start spreading it. But you know, we killed off 2 billion people. That's still going to like really affect the world. Like, I wish that I'd get credit for that at least. Oh well. We lost. That was fun. Let's see if we've got another one. Mad cow disease. Panic over BSE almost shut down the beef industry in the 1990s. Imports were banned and burgers were off the menu until humanity got things under control. Recently, though, unforeseen protein folding has resulted in a new variant of the prion. Putting the whole food chain at risk. Is now the time to go vegetarian? I've played it before. Let's go for it. Oh, but we have to put in everything. Some turmoil, which is another of my favorites. And then for Sus Saturday, bringing back Among Us. And Spooky Sunday is going to be the kickoff to Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, which, if you don't know this about me, now you will, because I am a massive Five Nights at Freddy's fan. I have a giant movie poster for it right up here on my wall that my best friend got me. FNAF is my life. I've got Vanny and Freddy back there. I have some of the books, which tells you how much of a nerd I am. Totally excited to play FNAF on stream. But we've got the chat back, so I've been able to catch up here. Alicia says the cows are mad because I didn't see them, so I couldn't moo at them. Yes, I 110% moo at cows every time I drive past them on the road. 110%, I make sure to announce to everybody in the car, even when there is nobody in the car, and yell moo. 100%. So let's get back over here to the game. So this is going to be a different type of disease that we're doing. It's called a prion. Notice that it looks different here in the middle. So we're going to be normal. And sure, v2.cjd sounds like a good name. Welcome to the mad cow disease scenario. You are a misfolded prion, able to infect cattle and spread through the consumption of beef. Humans know your symptoms from the last outbreak of BSE, so be careful. Ooh. Let's see. Where should we start this one? I'm not sure about this. Don't know where would be best. I'm thinking somewhere really well populated. I'm thinking America. The problem with doing something rich like America is that they just like attack it so fast. But I wonder if the consumption would be a good one. You know what, Icy? We're gonna try America. Oh, Alicia says Spain. Alicia says Spain. I really like the idea of trying it in the US though. We'll try the US. And we have started. Now let's jump in here and see what we're working with. Transmission is beef. We're gonna have to make sure that we spread this to some other types of meat. Symptoms, we've got confusion, dysphagia, headache, paranoia, psychosis, pins and needles, and memory loss. All those sound like they suck. We'll need to evolve our cold and heat. Let's see, human cross-infection. Radical folds of amino acid sequence allow prion to be transmitted between humans, unlock some new symptoms. And adjustments to protein folding give prion the ability to infect plant life and unlocks new transmissions. Spread it to bacon and the world will crumble. Yes, absolutely. I do pork, so we will get there. We just got to get the DNA points. And we do indeed have DNA points now, so let's go ahead and jump it. We're gonna infect the piggies. But in my mind, they're all surviving all of this, so we're all fine. It's all fine. All the piggies are still alive. Such science. Yes, such science. New worrying disease spotted in the US. scientists say V2CJD mutated from mad cow disease. Let's see what we need to do to get... Oh, doesn't look like we have the bacterial. Let's get some cold evolved. Mad plant disease, yeah. We're gonna have to bring it around to mad plant disease at some point. So right now we're just playing the waiting game. The USA's already starting work on a cure. Now see, if we lose this one fast, I'm going to have to restart it because I just don't think I gave it a fair shot there. We'll try again in Spain. Let's see. Let's get, ooh, let's see, dairy. Let's see, come on. Let's see what we can do when we get to 15 points. Hey, there we go. Let's jump into dairy. Oh, we're getting some good infections here. Still only in the US though. But I remember when COVID started spreading in the US, and that was a scary thing. Just watching those infected numbers going up. But now this is us in a digital realm. So it's okay. Acute encephalitis symptom mutated. 1 dead, yep, and now we're up to 5, 6 dead. 7, 8. Do I have necrosis? I want necrosis. Let's see, should we... Let's push over to... Frozen! Oh yeah, we're gonna make it work. Frozen foods. We made it to South America, or Central America, sorry. It jumped Mexico. It jumped Mexico. I think I said South America instead of Mexico. Brain no work. Like I said, long weekend. But at least we've made it to a second country. Let's see if we can make it further. Oh. We made it down to Brazil. Infect the Chiles. Oh. It's playing our good old Ring Around the Rosies. We Hispanics like our spice. Is mad cow disease spicy though? I don't know. Let's see. Preservative storage resilience. Let's just go ahead and do it. And let's get poultry infected. Oh, we got Canada. Alright, we're finally getting some other places. Yes, Carter, you like cilantro. You add salsa to everything. Creepy singing is creepy. Oh, yep. None of that's wrong. None of those things is wrong. Let's see. We're finally, whoa, getting some more countries here. And something I wanted to say, I don't have a time frame for the stream tonight. Definitely going to be keeping at least the hour. But not sure if I'm gonna go over it or not. We'll have to see how everything's going and how we're feeling. But wow, we are getting some good streams out of here. Let's see. We'll go ahead, let's infect fish. And let's get that cross-human and plant. So let's see. New transmissions. This is what we wanted. Corn, broccoli, rice. Let's get that rice. Mango, potatoes. World's dead if we get to potatoes. Like, Nobody's surviving if we make it to potatoes. So right now we're suffering a little bit because we're starting to like kill more people than we're infecting. So we got to try to make sure to keep that going. Nobody washes their hands in this world. They do actually. That's one of the things when you open it up is that normal. It's like people wash their hands X amount, like 60% of people wash their hands sort of thing. It's really funny. I'll have to point it out. Let's get some more. All right, we're going for them potatoes, and we're going for the corn, and we're going for the wheat. We're just gonna get everything. Goodbye, French fries. Yes, and we got Greenland. Always the most important thing to get Greenland. Korea begins to break down. See if we can get a little bump. Let's see. Icy and your Korean entertainment. Let's see here. I don't think we're gonna get the DNA points we need to make that next evolution that would help. But there are so many people dead in the world that it really is slowing down that research speed. But we've got 105 days left. 105 days left. So let's see. Abscess is mutated. Quiet. I'm just so focused. I don't think we're going to be able to win this one. But we're going to kill most of the world. And you know, I think that's pretty good. Because right now we have almost 6 billion dead. But there's still... how many healthy? A little, just over 1 billion. Now just under 1 billion. But here comes the cure. 99, 100. That last little bit of red's gonna disappear real fast. But we are killing people off still. But we're about to be eradicated. Let's see, let's watch the numbers. There goes our infected. Well, that's that. Alright, good shot. We'll try it one more time, but we're gonna try it starting in Spain. We're gonna follow Alicia's suggestion this time. Oh, I completely forgot I've got my little stand back here. Carter made me this wonderful little controller and headphone stand back here for me. And I am loving it. Alright, let's jump in here. Let's see. Let's go ahead and jump to the pork. Jump to the poultry. Let's start getting those people. We're infecting people a lot faster in Spain. We did not have almost 20 people infected within 2 months. Just slow rolling while it runs through Spain. I think this is going to be the last run through of a scenario tonight, though. Just I don't want y'all to keep dealing with the internet issues, and I want to try to win try to win this one. But we at least won our Pirate Plague, even though that one was kind of boring. That wasn't an exciting win. Alright, we've got 250 people infected. Let's get some more stuff going here. Let's get some cold resistance. I kind of live by the you have to spend money to make money with the DNA points. You have to spend money to spread it. So I will always spend my DNA points to try and get things moving. Moving and grooving. Where did we spread to? France. Let's see. And we're going to go ahead and jump to plants. Wow, we already got one dead. Yeah, death. Is the death in Spain? Yes. Infects thousands. New rural livestock investigation or legislation. New rules for transport and hygiene of farm animals makes rural areas less vulnerable to disease. It's a good thing that we're spreading via eating them. Our DNA points are growing real slow right now, though. That's a little struggle. So, scenarios created by the community. So I've played like a xenomorph one. So in other words, the aliens from the Alien movie franchise. That one was a really interesting one to play. There's been a bunch of other ones too that I've played. I can't recommend this game enough. Plague Inc. Evolved. I also don't think it's very expensive on Steam right now. Probably only running about $10. So definitely recommend it. Thank you for the hearts. Let's see. Let's infect the meat. Moving around. Looks like internet may be getting a little dicey again. I'm sorry. But we've got over 3 million infected and over 2 million dead. That's pretty good, considering we haven't spread very far at all. Thank you again for the hearts. Spain shuts down land borders. How dare they? But they still keep their airport and seaport open. Like, you can't come in that way, but you can come in any other way. Doesn't make sense to me. Oh, now they close their seaport. Let's see. Up to 10. Let's get some insects going here. Carter posts a game controller with a little monkey. Icy does the see no evil monkey. That's my face so frequently. The see no evil and the speak no evil monkey. That's my little gasped face. Alright. We're infecting some other countries. I don't want to do broccoli. I want to do something else. Ooh. Rice is expensive. Corn's kind of expensive. Ooh, we can do dairy before we can do those though. Alicia did my evil monkey. I'm waiting for somebody to do the hear no evil. There it is! I see. Oh, we have enough for dairy. Dairy! Alright. We currently have more dead than we have infected, which is wild. That doesn't normally happen to me. Like I said, I play a slow and steady, very like chill run to the finish. 18. We're so close. potatoes. All right, let's get them potatoes. I love the little red. Oh, I think we're gonna get beat by the cure again. Mania, delirium, and then we'll try to get that significantly harder to cure. Yeah, significantly harder to cure. Afghanistan and anarchy. Oh. We're infected and killing fast. I need 27 points to fight the cure. Oh, there we go. Taxes. Oh, that was this one. Cerebellum becomes vulnerable to infection. Alright, let's fight that, and then we need 32 to fight it more. Ooh, that took 9% off. Come on, look at that. We're not gonna hit Greenland though. Greenland closed their seaport, so we're still gonna lose. We are guaranteed to lose at this point. Let's see. Let's infect fish. See if we can get Greenland that way. Oh, we're at 91%. We got Norway. I actually know my geography best because of this game, which sounds ridiculous. But I also, I click on them sometimes because I want to make sure that that's where the bubble was. So it's not completely me being brainless. Let's see. Grab some cold. Maybe get some wild game. Sushi crisis. I don't like sushi either, so. Unfortunately, I've lost my chat at this point, and I can't fix it without taking the game away. So I'm just gonna have to finish out this run without it. Infected fish in Iceland! It's not Greenland, but it's Iceland! I only killed 34 people, though, before it was eradicated. And here we go. We lost again. Oh well. At least we tried. We'll get to our defeat screen. That was a good try. Alright. Let me check on chat. Here we go. Send in the birds. I would be sad without sushi. I know you would. Well, I think with all of that said, that we're going to go ahead and call it there. Hopefully by the time of the next stream on Tuesday, we'll have a better internet connection. If not Tuesday, then I can almost definitely say by Thursday. I don't think I'm going to plan on canceling any streams just because of, I don't want to cancel any more streams. Last week was already a rough week with that. But in the meantime, keep an eye on my Twitter at Pasta Bunny Games. And I will always be sure to post up any updates that I have there. In the meantime, thank you all so much for being here this evening. Thank you so, so much. We are going to be back, like I said, on Tuesday with Toontown Tuesday, playing some Toontown Rewritten. And we will have a wonderful, wonderful evening from there. Otherwise, have a fantastic night, everyone. And thank you once again. Bye.